there, crafty friends. Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New Today Friday edition. You guys just missed all the craziness, so I'm coming on a little bit late, not too bad. Caden was just here, so I was working with a customer, and all of a sudden this huge, tall, handsome man walks in, and it would be my son and a couple of his friends. Apparently, they are heading to Evansville this evening, and they're seeing a concert, and he didn't tell me, of course. I mean, he's 21, he never tells me anything anymore. But they stopped in to see me real quick before they headed down there. So my mama heart was very, very full and very happy today. But now it is time for our live, and we do have some great stuff. We've had some fantabulous lives this week. We did get caught up on a few orders today. So I've got some restocks with some new stuff to show you. We've got some restock on Pink and Main to show you, and yet another order of 49 a Market, Timber and Tweed to show you, because we're finally getting that caught back up on the shelves. So today's live will be a smaller live per our normal Friday lives, just because Saturday's a little crazier in here. Really, oh, hold on. I do have one good thing to show you. Ooh, I got some really good things to show you. This week has flown by. I feel like I honestly just did that spiel. It's our Friday live. It's going to be a little smaller because it's Friday. I feel like I just said all that to you guys. So I'm grabbing a couple things here off my other table to show you all. Very excited about. Okay, so we're gonna just jump in and get started. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Hello to everyone who is jumping on. Happy Friday to all of you. Here in Indiana, it's actually a beautiful day. It's been very windy here today. Just about an hour north. Last night we had tornadoes. We were supposed to have a huge storm yesterday. We didn't get it down here, but they did get up in Bloomington. So I'm about an hour or so south of Bloomington, Indiana, the home of the Hoosiers. And BJ actually had to go to Bloomington today. Now, don't judge, but there is a distillery in Bloomington called Cardinal Spirits, and they make the best triple sec. I love a good Cosmopolitan, and he makes an amazing Cosmopolitan with their triple sec. And I am out of it. You can't find it anywhere around here. So I called up there last night to see if any of the liquor stores up there carry it, rather than him driving into town to the distillery. And I called one of the liquor stores up there, and she's like, oh, I don't have it in right now. She's like, but if you're coming through Bloomington tomorrow, please be really careful, because we just had a tornado come through. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was just like, well, one, I'm really glad you're okay. It was crazy. Just like, well, yeah, it ripped the roof off of this place and did this damage and this damage. So she rattled off all this stuff that had just happened within an hour of me calling, which was absolutely crazy. So, but beautiful day here today, just a little windy. Oh, Dawn says crazy weather in New Mexico too. So yeah, but oh goodness. Oh, and Robin's on her way to see me. You might see me. I am going to try and sneak out of here a little on time, on his way home from Bloomington. There is a pizza place in Mitchell, Indiana called the Speakeasy Pizza. We love the Speakeasy Pizza. They do a wood-fired pizza, and he just texted me that he's headed home with our pizza. So I'm just like, ooh, that's my sign to get home before the pizza gets super cold. So I'm going to try and get home at a reasonable time so we have a Friday evening together. And normally the girls work late for me. Look at this. Stephanie left on time. Vanessa left on time. Nobody hangs around late on Friday. Poor Kinley. Kinley's here. She can't leave. She's scheduled. So, all right, we're going to flip the camera around and we're going to check out what we got. So let's start with a great little restock order that's got fun new stuff and restocks. So restock on that spring cardstock pack. We just got those in the other day. This is from American Crafts. You've got this beautiful, I mean, they're not exactly all just pastels, but it definitely is good spring colors. And I don't even want to say girly colors, because you've got great greens, great blues, aquas in here. But it is 60 sheets of textured. So this is textured cardstock from American Crafts. The weight on this is 80 pounds. And the price, oh, we didn't get a price yet. I think these are $24. I think that's what the price is on those. Then we've got Nuvo Glue, Another restock on those, the 2-ounce bottles. 4-ounce we do still have on the shelf. 4-ounce, though, is out at the warehouse. So please keep that in mind. Oh, yes, Kinley will be there for you. Heck yeah. Kinley's here till 6. She's not allowed to leave. No worries. I just may not be here. Next one we've got is Archival ink. This is the re-inker for your jet black ink pad. Hello to you, Miss Donna. Restock again on that great. Now, I know yesterday we did show an X-Acto knife. It was the pink one and retractable. I don't care if any of you cared if it was retractable or not. You cared that it was pink. And this one here is the other one this one we've always carried. This one here is teal. This one is a great one. It's got a nice little cushy grip on it. It does come with some extra blades. It is not retractable though. This one's got a little protective cap on it. So that's one of those things. Don't lose your cap. That is a nice thing about a retractable one. There's no cap to keep track of, but it will store up to 12 blades inside of it, but it's going to come with 4 for you. Happy Friday to you as well, Jennifer. Thank you. Craft clamps. This is another must-have item, I feel, in your craft stash. So these are less than $5. Maybe they're less than $6, so maybe close to 5. They're not expensive, though. And this is great anytime you are gluing something together that you just need to hold down. These do a great job of holding it for you. And I also like that they've got this great little plastic dip tip. That way, whenever you are gluing things together, you don't have to worry about teeth prints from the clips. You don't have to worry about any kind of staining from the metal. So I love the craft clips. Can I get that teal instead of pink reorder? You sure can. I'm going to start you a little pile since you're on your way. And then tomorrow we'll be sure to get your pink one taken off the spreadsheet. But yes, you can get the teal since you're on the way. Another restock, we just showed this a week or so ago. This is that great mixed media media pad from Vicki Boutin. So it is ready to use paper pad. There we go. So these are background starters. It's not a finished page, but it is a background starter. So it gives you that look of watercoloring. It gives you that look of stenciling. And look, some of them are even foiled. Not every single page is foiled. There's another one that's foiled. That one's got some foiling on it too. That one's got some foiling on it. That one does not. So again, not every page is foiled, but a huge chunk of them are. You also get more than one of each of them. I think there's 3 of each in here. That way, if you want to strategically do a 2-page spread with these, you can. Oh, Paula, check the price, $24.49. Thank you, thank you. And I'm seeing, Robin, your comment, I think, is maybe coming through again. No, maybe not. Maybe it's just popping up on my screen again. All right, so moving on from that one. Next is our Little Celebrations, Little Dreamers. This is the solid packs for those. Friends, if I remember correctly, I think I wiped the warehouse out on these with just 3. That was all they had in stock. So if you still have this Little Celebrations line in your stash, or you have this Little Dreamers line in your stash, but wait, there's more. Or if you are loving this One Perfect Day line, these also match as well. And then solids are just about gone for this line. So definitely scoop these up. As you know, 49 and Market repeats colors. So even if you wouldn't use them all for those, they will match something else. Now, because look here. Here's Little Celebrations, Little Dreamers. And now we're jumping over to Nostalgic Memories. You see how look how the green, a lot of these are very similar, not the same, but they like to use the same hues and tones, which I love that about them. So what I'm saying is if you pick this up, don't worry, it's going to match other things if you don't use it in its entirety. So next on my list here, Nostalgic Memories. We have restocked the Nostalgic Memories Solids Kit. And I'm going to hold it next to, look at this. Look at Nostalgic Memories next to Timber and Tweed. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, and look at the leather with timber and tweed. All right, so if you did not pick up Nostalgic Memories, one, it's a beautiful line, but two, if you didn't pick it up to where you don't have these solids and you're one of the very many people that gobbled up timber and tweed, you need to grab the solids. Holy jamoli. I had no idea. So here's Nostalgic Memories. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning line. But dang, friends, look at the solids with timber and tweed. And now I love the timber and tweed solids. We've got those in too. Those I think are on a different table. Yeah, those are right here. But I almost think the Nostalgic Memories, they're a little bit funner. These are more funner. I know, not a word. But look, I love the Nostalgic Memories. We're going to sell out of these now because I'm going to move them in the section too. I'm going to start putting this up there. Timber and tweed, again, looks great, of course. Meant to match that. But if you want to just add a little bit of something extra, and this one here has that great burlap in there. It's got this great leather one in here too. And it's just going to give you more options for your solids. So if you bought a lot of the timber and tweed, I definitely would pick up a solids pack for Nostalgic Memories because it's going to be beautiful with that line. And then we've got the timber and tweed collection kits, restocking that. We've got the 6x8 pads back in stock. Oh my gosh, Sue, 49 and Market solids, they are some of the best ones because they always have great, just subtle prints. It does not conflict with anything you're doing, but they match so many lines, not even their own lines. They are good basic papers. Well, hello, Miss Linda. Linda, we worked really hard today. We didn't get caught up by any means. You were missed, and I hope you're feeling a little better today. Linda's a little bit under the weather, not crazy under the weather, but enough to where I told her to stay home, relax, de-stress. All right, so Cynthia asked for 2 of the Little Dreamers, and then I have one for Tina, and then Gloria, I see you're on there. We will check to see. I do feel like I gobbled up all of these, but we will check to see if we can get more of that in for you, Gloria. And Cynthia's clarifying solids. You've got it. All right, moving on. Hello from work from home. Oh, some days I wish I worked from home. I tell you, Vicky Booten paper, you've got it. Thank you. And Babs is letting us know she paid her invoice. Whoop, whoop. We are having a little bit of an invoice situation here. We've got a lot of you that we invoiced, so I can't get through the back room. It's not that bad. It really isn't. And it is a good problem. So I know we had a great ship day today. Lots of orders went out. UPS had to leave with a wheelie. I love that. I love it. But again, Mom has been sick for 2 days. So he left with a wheelie today. And hopefully, you'll get paid today, and then pay your invoices over the weekend, and we'll send a lot more out on Monday. Now, I know we just showed these the other day. We ran out of them in the other live, so we will fill pre-orders first, but we've got our great little enamel epoxies here for the Let's Celebrate line. More of our Project Life journaling cards. These are 4x6 in size. You've got one side that is vertical and one side that is horizontal. Hopefully you can see those lines through there. Carmen paid today too. Thank you, Carmen. Whoop, whoop. Paula got a fun box today. Love that. Someone else said they got a box too. I saw it, but I didn't say anything about it. I think I was in the middle. Oh, Cynthia did. Oh, she got a good box of goodies too. Bella Pop mystery boxes. This is full of 16 different pops from Bella Boulevard. So this is a great little one there. Oh, Gloria paid too. She can't wait. Yay. Thank you, everybody. That I really appreciate you guys paying your invoices today because I paid my staff today. So that is nice. Oh, Kinley, your paycheck's in the drawer. Oh, she already got it. Everybody knew it was payday. Yes, everybody knew it was payday. Nobody wants to work for free but me, I guess. Next, we got Whispering Way, another one of our favorite 49 and Market lines. This one was from Joni Bain. This one is absolutely stunning. Oh, I really wish they would reprint this one because I feel like I could just sell this one for the rest of my life. It is beautiful. Beautiful line. We got the solids back in for that one as well. Flip it this way. There we go. So Whispering Way collection, Whispering Way solids. We also got back in stock our photo keepers. So we showed these for the first time about a week or so ago. They are 4x6 in size, so they are designed to hold and sort your photos. So you could do vacation, Christmas, graduation, like I could do Connor's graduation, twins graduation, because none of those are done. So you can sort your different pictures this way. But I love this, friend, for sorting die cuts, for sorting embellishments. You can put your enamel dots in here. You could put your little gems in here. So you can sort flowers in here. You could even do like one that is nothing but reds, nothing but pinks, yellows, so on and so forth. Have just a fun little mix pack of goodies. And then you take this with you to a crop. So instead of packing the whole drawer full of stuff, just keep a fun little like this would be fun. How whenever you've got something, and let's come over here to the wall. So we've got our little color wall back here. Okay. Well, after I've done a project and I've used most of the red flowers, I have like 2 or 3 left. And maybe I've got a few little red gems left. And I've got a few little red enamel dots. Put those half full, half empty, however you want to look at life, right? However you want to look at your craft stash. Put that half empty whatever into that little box. And then you have a fun little kind of hodgepodge full of goodies. As I am crafting and doing stuff, I play games with myself. I know that probably does not surprise you. But when I think I'm done with something, I force myself to go back and add 3 things. And what that does is that forces me to pull out all these fun embellishments that I am constantly buying, but I forget to use. So I force myself to go back and add 3 things to my card, to my page, to the mini book, whatever. And so I love having just a fun little box to pull from real quick to pull that stuff out of. Oh, and because Sue says, yes, these are really great for ephemera too. So your die cuts, you can label your different die cut lines in here. You could take it out of the big box. Goodness knows we can find a use for the box. And this can go with your collection kits too. Put all your die cuts in here. That way they're not spilling out of those little glassine bags. The bags they put them in for packaging, they're really cheap. They tear here at the store too. They come in busted on the sides. So I know that's happening to you as well. Oh, good question. Kinley, can I get a price check? Price check, Kinley? Kinley for price check? Next, we've got some fun little doodlers here. Oh, Robin says, I started to add 3 things with cards. Oh, there you go. I like doing that because it helps me to de-stash just a little bit.
$11.79.
Seriously? $11.79. These aren't even $12. That's a darn good deal. Yeah, that's amazing. At that price, you can afford to do 2. And then you really could do a good rainbow. So those are great. Next, we've got some good little doodlers here. It looks like we've got 2 different flavors. Let's see. This one here is number 973. Looks a little more muted. These look a little more primary. They're both fine tipped. And this one is 762, are the numbers on that one, just to kind of differentiate the numbers a little bit. Let me see if I can get one out of here. Oh, they're taped up, of course, like Fort Knox. Next, we restocked our, she beat you. Thank you, Paula. Paula's usually my moderator. She looks up prices for me. She's amazing. Next, we've got restock on our Tombow 3-pack refills. These are just refills. Plastic tote for you, Debbie. You've got it. Oh, Debbie, that might be fun for, well, I know you do a lot of diamond dot stuff. I don't know how it would do with storing the gems, but flosses too. I mean, all kinds of great stuff. Debbie does all kinds of things. We've got our travel titles restocked. Great little dimensional guy. 49 in Market. One of the newest inks. This one's called Pink Lady. Little Spellbinders die. This one is the scalloped and stitched edge ovals. Great little die there. Hello, thank you. Another one of those Be Bold blooms. Restocking that one already. Yesterday, I messed up. I didn't mess up, but I had this stacked underneath the willow and I don't remember what, Willow and something, the little 6x6 pad. I thought I had 2 of those. We only had 1 of those at 20% off. We had, the other one was Enchanted Forest. So this Enchanted Forest line, normally $10.68. It should have been in yesterday's live at 20% off when we did the little deals, but it was stacked on underneath another 6x6 pad. I thought we had 2. So I apologize on that. We only had 1, but the other one was Enchanted Forest. So Enchanted Forest is up for grabs. Oh, you're die cutting donut cards from the Pink and Main live. Oh, so fun. You're good. No worries. Jennifer wants some refills. You've got it. Enchanted Forest here, 20% off today. I only have 1 though. Ink Brayers, restocking the Ink Brayers. And next, that brings me, oh, I was going to sample one of these. I did open that up. Let's do the pink one since Linda's watching, because Linda loves pink. So you can see the nice tips on these doodlers. So it's a nice fine tip. Ooh, they do write nice. So these are good. You want to do little stitching. Nice little line on those. Hopefully you guys can see that. There you go, Robin. Robin got that one. Yesterday, that was part of the confusion. We thought we had 2. So we thought Paula got one. We thought Robin got one. But nope, we messed that up. Paula got it. Robin was the second one who commented. And then I did not realize I only had the 1. So wonderful. You've got it, Miss Robin. There's your doodlers. Again, we've got the more primary kind of colors here. That is item 762. And then we've got item 973 for that one. And then let me check price on those, because I think I got them because they weren't crazy expensive. Oh, and of course I stuck the sticker over the barcode. Rabies. Those, oh, it says item not found. That's not true. We just checked them in. Well, let me try the other one. Excuse me, kitty. All right, we're going to come back over here. Maybe we accidentally check them all in under the same number. Sometimes that happens. So let's try the other one. Maybe, come on. All right. Yep, these are, oh, $11.39. So great deal on those. $11.39 on those. So the Doodler pins, I think this one here is considered brights, and these are primaries. 2 primaries, 1 brights, $11.39 on those. That's a pretty good price. All right. Oh, thank you. You did beat me. I wasn't even watching. I was busy with the screen. Okay, so the next thing I had to show you is we got in some gel stains. So we've carried gel stains before. Gel stains is just a really easy way to stain your wood without a lot of mess, not a lot of cleanup, not a lot of the odor, and it's great for smaller little wood crafts. I gave you guys a little teaser of this the other day, and Debbie brought in samples. Oh my gosh, and she knocked it out of the park. So what these are is I am having a local friend cut these for me. And she cuts them on her. She has one of those huge lasers. Yes, the brights are only coming up. We accidentally thought they were all the same when we checked them in, because I see it says I have 3 of these, but I don't. I've got 2 of this one and 1 of that one. So I've got to fix that in inventory. That happens sometimes on our invoice sheet. They will lump similar items together. And so if we're not really diligent and watching that screen, and those look really close in color, they just scan it all as the same item. So what this is, she is cutting these for me. You get all these great little wooden buttons. So all this is wood. She's cutting them on her laser cutter for me. And I have 3 different shapes here for you. And they are going to be $18.99. That's going to be our starter price. We're going to see how it goes, how pricing goes with her cutting and things like that. So $18.99 for your DIY kit. Okay. This one here is the carrot. Here is how the carrot's going to come. Okay. So you've got all these great little buttons, different shapes, sizes. And then you can kind of just lay them out a little bit. lay them out, kind of fill it in. You're going to have some tops and bottoms, but just kind of lay it out on here naked, when it's naked. And that way you can see, okay, well, this pile over here, I'm going to paint green. This pile down here, I'm going to paint orange, and different shades of orange. And then what we did is we just did a real light wash and then sand them just a little bit. And then to clean up the sides, if you want, you don't notice the sides, but you can always take a baby wipe before you glue them down after you paint them and just clean the sides up if you overpaint a little bit. So she's got just a couple different shades of orange on here that she painted just real quickly. If this is not a solid look, you can make it solid. This is your own. You do what makes you happy. But I love how vintagey it looks because it's not solid. It's not perfect. And that's the look that we were wanting for this. So she did a quick little wash of color and then sandpaper. You can see it's been sanded just a little bit to distress it a little bit. And on here, I'm hoping you can see, you don't have to guess where to go with anything. See that outline? So that shows you, think of it as kind of like paint by number, but with little wooden buttons. So then you've got your shape etched in here, and then you just glue them down. These are so fun. And this is not a 3-day craft by any means. This is an evening craft or a 2-evening craft. You can paint it all one night, let it dry completely overnight, and then glue it all down the next day. You can use a wood glue on this, or she just used E6000. And you know how I love my E6000? That's what she used, so it's not going anywhere. You could take a little bit of jute. This is super light, and you could even do a little jute hanger on here with your E6000, and it would hold that as well. So Debbie did an amazing job. I did order in some gel stain, thinking you could even gel stain the background, but she did a really fun, she painted and then sanded it back off a little bit. But this is the carrot. So there's that one. This next shape here, this is a shamrock. So Debbie's working on the shamrock this weekend. I think she's going to bring him in hopefully on Tuesday when I'm back in the store. So we've got the shamrock here. Fun little DIY craft. And this one now, I know it's a little harder because it's got a lot of buttons in there. This is a bumblebee. I cannot wait to see this one done. So this is a little bumblebee. Whenever you get these, we're going to take a picture of these, and then we will have the picture taped to the package for you, so you kind of know what it's supposed to look like. So as we make samples, then we can get our pictures on there, but this is absolutely beautiful. So right now what I've got available is I've got carrots available, I have shamrocks available, and we have the bee available. So that way we can start to pull and ship those. They're not up on the website yet. I wanted to put them here on the live first, and I don't have finished samples to put on the website. The lady who creates the file, the cut file, you can't use her images. So we have to actually create our own images for each one for advertising. So that will just take us a little bit, not too bad. So that's why they're not on the website yet, because this is all I got to put on there. And you can't tell what that is yet. So right now, friends, we've got carrots, we've got bees, and we've got shamrocks ready to go home with you. Let's see here. Next up, walk around here. Timber and tweed. I know we just showed the collection kits over there, but we've got solids that we're putting back out. I do have some green paint. Now, I don't have gel paint in the green. Just the stain is a gel. But we do have acrylic paint. And with that, can I request a hummingbird? She doesn't have a hummingbird yet. I haven't seen a hummingbird for the lady who makes the downloads, but I will definitely, I'm in her group, I will definitely suggest a hummingbird. So yes, I will try, but this is a new line for the lady. So the lady that's cutting them is different than the lady who's designing them. She has to buy the download and, one of those type things. But I will definitely suggest to the lady who's designing these cut files to possibly do a hummingbird. That might be cool. Might be a little harder. I don't know. We'll see if she can figure that one out. But there is a cross one I'm loving. So I think the cross one will be one of my next ones. But yeah, there's a chicken one. I saw a chicken that was great. There's a bunny head that was great. Just trying to think of some of the ones. There's a heart that was a lot of fun. So, so yeah, I'm really, really excited. I wish I could share what my cut choices are, but, I'm not allowed to share her images. So maybe I'll get you a list. I might be able to do that. I can write down a list of things, but the cross is beautiful. The chicken, the chicken cracks me up. There's a heart and a bunny. So those are 4 other ones I remember right offhand. So Tweed and Timber and Tweed, sorry. We are restocking chipboard sentiments. So those just came back in. 6x8 pads. So we've actually had 2 orders in that we checked in today. So we were, as you could tell, I was frantic buying this Timber and Tweed so it wouldn't sell out on me. Collection kits. Washi. Here's the washi packs. Just did the 6x8 pads. And then also the frames. Now the frames, I just shared a layout this morning that used all the frames. And it used the washi sheets as well. Definitely check that one out. It is a good one. It's a good one to put in your save file. Got all that. And then we even restocked some of the open stock papers because we were almost out of all of those. And the company is almost out. So we restocked Mountain Trail and Icy Adventure. Those are 2 that make a 2-page spread. And there's the backs. Ooh, a cardinal would be good too. Yeah. This one is called Pine Needles. Restock that one. It's got that great plaid on the back, which looks great with this one. And this one is called Alpine Retreat. Guys, I never restock paper. We restock paper for this one. So there are those 4 heading back to the shelves. Restock on our game night collection kit. This is not an older, it's one of the newest Simple Story lines, but this is definitely a fun one. This one also has embellishments and die cuts that go with it too. So there's that one. And last but not least, friends, we have a little bitty restock from Pink and Main. We don't have everything restocked yet, but we did get in a small Pink and Main order. We've got the Daisy Dots embossing folder. Ooh, and I do have some sample cards now too. I think they're right here. Yep. Let me see if anything on these. Yes. So I'll be placing another order with Pink and Main, and we do have the dies shipped. So all the new stamps that we got in that didn't have dies, the dies have shipped. They made it out of custom, so that is great. All right, so first up, this one here is from the new release. It's using the Chirp Chirp Hooray stamps. It's got the Daisy Dot embossing folder. Oh, Cindy said a button cat. Yes, she told me. I'm sure she did tell you today. I don't even know where that little turd went. Yeah, she's out prowling around. Yeah, she's not back here anymore. She must be up there bothering Kinley. She likes to bother Kinley. So this is Chirp Chirp Hooray, the Daisy Dots embossing folder, which is right here. There's that one. And then the layers here, it's the Wavy Frames dies. Wavy Frames dies is a new die coming in. Because I'm like, I haven't seen that one before. That's a new one. And then also the Lucky Me. Ooh, and it says Twinkling Ink. Where did she use the Twinkling Ink? My Sunshine Twinkling Ink Pad. I'm looking here. I'm not seeing where she used the ink pad. Yep, I don't know where My Sunshine Twinkling Ink, I don't see, because there's nothing stenciled on there. So maybe she didn't have a chance to stencil like she thought she was going to. Daisy Dots embossing folder for Glinda. You've got it, my friend. For our foiling section, what did we restock for foils? We restocked the transfer folders. This gets you the smaller size folder and the larger size folder in there. So transfer folders back in stock. The dusting brushes back in stock. And then we also got back in for foil. We restocked the Daisy Dots foilables. So Daisy Dots has an embossing folder and a foilable pack. So that's what we got back in for foilables. Our little adhesive erasers. This is the adhesive eraser that fits perfectly into the new double Easy Runner Grand holder that Stacy made for us. This fits perfectly in there. So we restocked those. Next one, for those of you that got all the fun little donut die cuts, we've got the Donut Forget sentiments back in stock. Can you get just a big bag of buttons without a shape? Gretchen, I can definitely ask my lady that cuts the stuff. Yes, I can definitely do that. And then you could kind of do your own thing with the buttons. Yes, I think I could just ask her, what a bag of buttons would cost. I can do that. Yep. We can kind of look at how many you need just for fill a shape board, or we could just kind of look at a board this size and enough buttons to fill it. Is that kind of what you're thinking? Let me know what you're thinking, and that'll help me to know what to tell the lady that's cutting them for me. Now, with these two, it looks like a lot of them have a fun little shape that goes in them. So we could do a fun shapes in there too, or if you just want nothing but buttons. And then just from the way that they cut, I think it's just to help the laser. You do get some little rings and things in there as well. You can see that Debbie took advantage of those rings and she added them as a little spot on top. You could also do them as a bottom layer and then put buttons on top of them. So instead of wasting a big pretty button, you could put this just for lift on the bottom too. So you'll have some rings, I think, in there as well. But yeah, that's a great idea. We definitely can work with our woodcutter gal on that. Easy spreader, restock. Brush scrubber, restock. We also got back in some of our fun little confettis. I don't have glowing pastels back in yet. That'll be on the next one. So, or maybe it was out of stock when I tried to order. I don't remember. So we've got Ruby Slippers. Ruby Slippers is actually a pink. If you want a true red, we do have red though. So this one's Ruby Slippers. Gypsy. This one is Delphinium. It's a pretty like bluey purple color. This next one here is called Aquamarine, and in this pack you get a bonus pink in there too. Little random pink guy. This light pink here is called Coral. Ruby Slippers, you've got it, Miss Carmen. Diamond. Diamond's almost like, it looks almost like it's clear. It's not, but it looks almost clear. And then this great bright green color is called Shamrock. We showed Shamrock the other day too. Ruby Slippers, got that one. Also our bunny. So these are all restocks. Easter basket, this is such a good die. Then what goes with the Easter basket, we've got the bunny tail and also the bunny front. Okay, diamond for you too, you've got it. Our little Scrub It cleaning cloths. Got another one of those heading to the shelf. All right, we also restocked just some good little gem packs. This one here is enamel, spring glitter enamels. This one here is rhinestones. These are called the pinks. Ruby Slippers, and that Delphinium for you, Miss Debbie. Thank you. Got it, got it. Sticky gems. So again, rhinestones. This one is called Special Day. So it's a good rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and a pink color. And then the other one we got in, more sticky gems, but this is called Happy Hello. And I'll put those next to each other. The pinks look like they might be the same. The oranges are not. So you could get both packs, and the only color I think that is repeating between the two of them is that pink color. So that would give you a good variety of little sticky rhinestones. This bottom one, kind of with that true kind of rainbow there, is Special Day. And then the other one, no red in this one, but this one is called Happy Hello. So there's that one. Somebody I just saw, pink rhinestones for Debbie. You've got it. Thank you. Adding that to my pile. Special Day and a Happy Hello. Thank you. And a pink rhinestone for Anne. Thank you, Debbie and Anne. Got it. Okay, moving on. This was one that we showed last time. It's called Lucky Charm. It's a great little sentiment for St. Patrick's Day. You're my lucky charm, wishing you the best of luck, or good luck, best of luck. We have a hard time sometimes finding stamps and dies for that. How did I get so lucky? That's a good one. I'm so lucky, lucky me to have a friend like you. You could use those all year long. Good luck is coming your way. I wish you a lucky day. True friends are like four-leaf clovers, hard to find and lucky to have. So lots of great sentiments on there. 2 happy hellos. Happy hellos, you've got it. If I missed anybody, I will get those pulled. That's for Carmen there. I think I'm caught up. I think I got Anne's pinks. If not, I'm going to pull another pink just in case. I think I did, though. Like both sets of the gems for Amy. You've got it, Miss Amy. Thank you. Next, we've got restocks on our flock. Last time, I think I showed you, but Libby is amazing. My friend Libby. Guys, I'm just going to tell you, it pays in life to be nice because you get more flies with honey. But no, Libby is not a fly. I shouldn't even say it that way. I feel bad. That was the wrong way to say it. But Libby is great. I mean, I asked for a flock little sheet to put in my flock section, and seriously, within a week, she mailed it to me. She is awesome. So this is all the flocks that Pink and Main has currently. And she said they were not going to do any more because then she'd have to change her sample boards. But I can always use more flock. So as you can see, each flock has just a fuzzy flock and then a fuzzy flock with glitter. So they each have, the sparkling is the with glitter version. So you've got all these great colors. So you can take a little screenshot here if you want to. Try and get it without the glare for you. There we go. That way, that might be better. That way you can keep track of what you have, what you want to get yet, what's on your wish list. So we are restocking sparkling cottontail. So that's the fuzzy white. Sparkling fuzzy monster. So again, the one with glitter. Sparkling grandpa slippers. So that is the fuzzy and glitter black. Sparkling Santa's hat. Regular cottontail. That's just plain white. And also sparkling cottontail. So I think now our display should be restocked. And then we also got in some of their chunky glitters. So they do like a finer glitter, but they do great chunky glitters as well too. This one here is called Snowdrift. This one is called Stardust. Look how beautiful that one is. Now you can even like sprinkle these whenever you're using your mixed media and doing stencils and you've got like a stencil paste, you can sprinkle these on top. Look at this one. This one is called Tinseltown. That one's really fun. So there's Tinseltown. And then we've got Cracked Glass. Cracked Glass is like little, it's not true glass. So this is not like, because some of the German glitter you get really is glass and you got to be careful with it. So this one is called Cracked Glass, but it's almost like a shred. So it's a really fun iridescent shred is what is in that one. A few of our little twinkling inks have been restocked. The party dress, mocha latte, and my sunshine. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little insider information. And for those of you that have already got some, if you did the I Want It All bundle, I want you to know I'm going to make it right for you. So Pink and Main last night just announced that they're going to start to bundle the pads with a re-inker, and they're going to reduce the price. I know a few of you ordered pads with a re-inker, and a few of you ordered an I Want It All. I want all the pads, all the re-inkers. And I told them, again, this is why it pays to be nice. I said, I think that's a great concept, but how do I make this work for my customers who already bought I Want It All bundles? So I am going to be getting some store credit from Pink and Main for the difference, and I'm going to be passing that store credit on to you, my friends that already ordered separately a stamp with re-inker. Okay, so we are going to make this a win situation for you guys. Because my next order, you're going to see the inks are going to come in with re-inkers. You can still get re-inkers separate because you may need 2 or 3 re-inkers in the life of this pad, but you're not going to be able to get a pad without a re-inker anymore. But they are reducing the pricing for that little bundle deal. Again, like I said, I already reached out to them, said I think that's fantabulous. I love that idea. I do think that with little sparkly pads, you do need to have re-inkers on hand to keep them good and fresh and nice and juicy. But how do I make this work for my customers that already paid the extra money just a week or so ago? So we will get this all made right for you guys and pass that savings on for you in some store credit. So just want you guys to know whenever you see that, if you see other stores, I've got to crunch some numbers. I've got to pull inventory names, who already got them. But don't worry if you see another store showing inks and pads next week and it's a way cheaper price than what you just paid with me. It's because they just announced that last night. But don't worry, we will make it right for you guys. I already reached out to Libby and she said I could get some store credit, and I will be passing that store credit on to you guys. So just a heads up for you. Is that my friend Robin that came in? It's your mom. Well, that's your friend, my mom. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right, so that's what I got for your inks this time. Then restocked our Bold Bright toners. Storage binder inserts. We still have storage binders. So we've got the binders here. We were just out of the inserts. And then, friends, I also had somebody request the other day when they came in. I haven't had them in a while, but they sell the big packs of the little folders that have the little Velcro tab. I forget how many there's in a pack, but they're like $25 for a good sized pack. And she wanted another pack of those. So I will be getting those in as well. So if anybody's been looking for me to restock those and you know you want some, let me know, because I will pop those on that order too. We got back in our square shaker covers. That's a new size, the little square ones. And then also the small A2. Now, keep in mind, there are 2 different sizes whenever we're doing the A2s. One is a full size. Your full size A2 does the whole card. I know one of you asked, what do I need for the donut? You need a full size for the donut. This is your small A2. So it does a little layer on your card. So there's the small A2. Oh, you're turning on third. Well, there you go. I wondered if that was you pulling in or not, but it was Kinley's mom. It was Kinley's mom, not my friend Robin. My friend Robin will be here in a minute. So, all righty, friends. Well, that is our last item for the live. Like I said, not tons of new stuff, but definitely good stuff. Restocks are always good too. Oh, let me show you the rest of the cards. Because all of this stuff, we've got look at this one. Isn't that one cute? That one uses the Oak Happy Day. And again, that new wavy frames die. That frame die is going to be fun. Here is that beautiful Brighter Days. That was the butterfly. I know tons of you got the butterfly. Love it. Heat embossed. And then she also used the stencils as well. She's got some foiling panels that she used there for the verbiage. That's a good one. Oh, and check this one out. That is our stamp of the month. Look how cute she is. Oh, Libby, I love this one. So you haven't seen this this horseshoe or the clovers yet, because that's a die and it's not in yet. But look how good this is. So when that next order comes in, we will definitely re-show these. We'll pull the whole February release again to show it all, because I know it's been a little messed up for Pink and Main. I mean, I know when there's logistic issues and you're a company, that's got to be a headache. And you know, I always say I'm pretty easygoing. I understand, because that kind of stuff happens to me too. So I'm sure it's been crazy for them trying to get this poor release out. Oh, I didn't show this one, did I? Forgot about this one. This little guy here, these are like the little clay guys. And this one is called Party Dots. And I love how it says, do not eat, not food, because it does look like candy. It does. Anybody else go through the sprinkles section and think shaker cards? Well, sometimes people might go through the shaker card section and think, edible sprinkles. Oh, alrighty, friend. Oh, did I do that one? Yep, I did that one. Okay, Pink and Main today. 49 and Market restock. the amazing new buttons that we're getting in for our little woodcraft section. That's been just needing a good, something exciting again. And these are exciting to me. I'm so glad to have these. I don't want to say the word excited again, but I am. I'm really excited about these. So again, right now we've got shamrocks, we've got bees, and we've got carrots. And next week I will have done samples, thank you, Debbie, of the shamrock and the bee to show you guys. She may even give you teasers in the dish this weekend. Who knows? They are so good. This is going to be a fun one to put together. This is definitely like a little group activity craft. So they'll be super fun. So, alrighty, friends. Happy Friday to all of you. Have an amazing weekend. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here this week. And until next Tuesday, I don't think I'm going to be working on Monday. I've got a ton of stuff to get done at home. So until next Tuesday for another full week of lives, you guys have an amazing, crafty, blessed weekend. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. We are here tomorrow. I'm here tomorrow, 10 to 3. You can stop in and see us, or you can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. So you guys take care. Thank you so much, and we'll chat soon. Bye.